everyone. I decided to bring this portion of one of my shows back to you due to popular demand of people asking so many questions regarding the black sun. And this was an interview that I did some time ago. I'll give you the exact date of when this came out. It was in November 3rd, 2016. And I was doing the Andronicus transmissions on Wolf Spirit Radio. And this gentleman that I met, his name is Saturn. He was the father of a very good friend of mine at the time. And since then, a lot of things have happened. But anyhow, with these topics coming up and people continue to ask questions, I just always remind people, people think that we're supposed to wipe out all that we interpret to be negative. And there are certain things in the universe that, take in the dark energy or resolve certain things or create a balance in ways that we don't fully understand. And so in the process of, being, angry or saying, the black sun has created a lot of harm and trauma to people, or, Saturn is evil, we need to wipe it out. I don't think we really have the right to do any of that. I don't think it's in our best interest. And as Peter has mentioned to me, it's like a child thinking that they know more than an adult, and you learn very quickly as a child that some of your ideas were not the wisest. But thank God that there was, someone supervising and watching over you while you were making certain decisions. We also are being, helped and assisted by those that are much older than us in the universe and kind of guiding us through our experiences, allowing us to make mistakes and many times catching us before we fall. But at some point we have to be responsible. And we have to acknowledge that there are forces there that we don't fully understand, and it's best to learn about them rather than to be in a point of annihilation. So here is the show. As I said, it was only a segment of an entire show, a 2-hour show, that I did on Wolf Spirit Radio for the Andronicus transmissions. We will also have that link there if people want to listen through. We have interesting conversations with JP, as well as Audrey Ewis, for those who remember Audrey Ewis. He also talks about seeds and some other things. But I thought, let me just isolate this if people want to get right down into listening about the black sun and some of the ancient history regarding the black sun. And then if they want to listen further, that's up to them. So anyhow, enjoy the conversation. Feel free to share any comments. And thank you for your time. Hello, everyone, and we are back. I'm here with my friend Saturn. Saturn, how are you today?
I'm doing very well, Jessica. Thank you very much. How do you do?
I'm doing very well. So tell me, tell everyone where you're from and your work and anything else that you want to share about what you do.
Okay. Dear friends, my name is Saturn. I'm from India, Mumbai, and I'm attached to Bhavna's Wellness Group. This organization cures and heals to the core. And I found that it will be very good to be with people who are healing the humanity to the core. And I met Jessica in the process where there was a very good question which she asked me about the Saturn, Shani. Are you with me?
Yes, I'm here. I'm listening.
Yeah, very interesting.
So I was at Bhavna's house, which is your daughter. Bhavna's your daughter, and Bhavna I have a high regard for. She's a dear friend of mine, and she's like a sister to me. And we've done work together many times. And you were visiting, and you're also a teacher. You've taught Bhavna, and you were here to teach as well about, was it relationships?
Yes, that's very right. Very, very correct.
Maybe tell us a little bit about what you think about relationships and what people need to know in our generation.
See, I found the world over, the relationship is not as strong in the families, at the workplace, and in general, people are divided and they have become loners. Because of that, the youngsters are shifting maybe to the drugs, alcohol, and indulging in many other things. So I found it that it is very important to bring up this relationship with the Creator, with His creation, with the nature inside our family, society, and relate to the self. In this process, I am taking about 10 hours workshop, that is 2 hours every week at the Bhavna's Wellness Center. And I find the people who are relating in these workshops have started really elevating themselves, and their relationships are becoming very good. During this process, one of my students asked me why she went into divorce, and somebody told her that it was because of Shani in her astrological planet structuring, which was responsible.
And who is Shani? Shani is the son of the sun. Is that correct? You told me?
Yes, Jessica. We interacted on this topic, and I was very happy that you identified Shani exactly the way Shani is. Shani is actually the sun, S-O-N, son of planet Sun, S-U-N, which exactly means that sun is burning because of the fusion activity, and certain debris came out of it, which were sucked together and formed a black mass so that it is not scattered all over various planets. It was a cleansing process of the debris, and the sun came out and became black because it was not burning, it was debris. Therefore, Shani is the son of sun. Now, it has got radiation because it was actually a nuclear fusion process which was also characteristically present in the debris, that the Shani has got this radiation power which affects the health, mind, body, thinking of the human being on the planet Earth. So the people feel the effect of Shani, and it is powerful effect which they experience. We also understand that Shani actually is S-H-U-N, shun is the word in English, which means shunned out, ignored out, thrown out, like we so and so shunned out from the house. So people feel that during this period, they are shunned out from the organization, they lose jobs. They are shunned out from the family, they leave the family. They enclose themselves in the darkness, in rooms, without jobs, turn to alcoholism or drugs, which actually people feel that Shani is a malefic, malicious planet. Truly speaking, dear friends, Shani is truth of universe, that whenever fusion will take place, debris will come out. This is the truth. So if we are with the truth, that sometimes debris come out which are black, they are necessary. So the dark period in our life are taking us towards the truth and giving us exactly evolving in our true nature towards the truth. So Shani, like Jupiter, is actually a guru, a teacher, a friend who refines you and takes you to higher positions. If you are friendly with the Shani, Shani will make you rich, a great person. You will have lot of properties and will have fame like Shani's father, son. Are you with me?
Yes, yes.
And Jessica has learned the art of seeing if Shani has affected any person in his life. So Bhavna's Wellness Group, Bhavna and Jessica actually work with the individuals to bring out the truth and remove the darkness, heal it to the core. Many astrologers, in fact, put fear of Shani in the people and ask for a lot of, donations or fear of fear, which is not true. Here, they are healed. And actually, when I came in contact with Jessica and Bhavna, I was surprised to see good effects in people taking place immediately, which is how I was inspired that I would love to talk to people who would like to know more about Shani, cure about Shani, and come out victorious like Shani's father, bright sun.
The bright sun. So,
Yes.
so you said that, so Shani is also connected to Saturn, right? He's also considered Saturn? And
Shani is known as Saturn because it comes from the word Saturnus. Saturnus is actually called, in ancient philosophy, it is called E-L. That's why word comes elite. Powerful people like Gabriel, Saint Michael, all the word who has got L, elite, electricity, elevated person, elevated soul, which means Shani is actually responsible to elevate you, to make you elite, to make you a person like Saint Michael, Gabriel, and all those things. So don't be afraid of Shani. Shani is elevating you to the next higher level.
so the challenges help you to grow.
Yes, very
The
right.
difficulties help you to grow and be
Whenever-
purify.
Shani has got a cycle of 30 years. So in fact, the moment a person is in 30s, he feels the heat of and darkness of Shani. And there is the time to really come up with the struggle and face the challenges. A lot of people give up. Don't give up. Please know more about Shani and how to be victorious, how to add the word L and become elite, elevated, enlightened. Correct, Jessica?
Yes, and on Saturdays, so we honor Saturday is the day of Shani, right? So Saturn Day.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes. Saturday is the day of Shani. And immediately after Saturday comes Father's Day, Sunday. In fact, Saturday, people feel that it is the weekend. In fact, they have been struggling and working for 5 days and they are weakened. So they want to charge on Saturday. Saturday is a charger day, elevating moods day. And in fact, Saturn, if we see it from a telescope, has got lovely rings without a break. These are ice rings and mercury rings. Therefore, in many religions, a ring ceremony takes place on Saturday, and the ring is without any break, like the Saturn's ring. It's considered that there will be in life problems, challenges, dark patches, but stay together and let's be victorious as husband and wife. Exchange of rings in many places is done on Saturday. It is very auspicious. So Saturday, Saturn is a wonderful day, a wonderful planet.
And you are to avoid eating meat or some of the things that we should be thinking about.
Saturday does not like people to be not pious, to go from the truthfulness of purity, which is actually the innermost desire of every individual, to be pure, peaceful, powerful. So if you want to be peaceful, powerful, and pure, impure foods which have impure vibrations, which may be because of death of an animal, killing of an animal, or spirit, drugs, alcohol. These things which do not have vibrations of purity, they are to be avoided on Saturday. In fact, the highest consumption of these things are on Saturday. That's why the world is seeing more of violence and terror. The youth must shun it on Saturday and feel charged with the pure foods. Very right, Jessica. This message must go deep and far.
It's some information that's been around for a very long time, but we forgot. And we didn't fully understand why certain things were important because the stories, and people say, well, they're just stories. Well, some people could say that about my transmissions as well. But the ancient Vedic texts, were here as guidelines to help us and assist us on how to work in harmonious ways with the surrounding planets who are beings. They're alive. Just as, the Earth is alive, so are the beings around us, not the other planets. And so these ancient writings were there for a purpose. And so that Saran, you learned them in your childhood, but they were not something that we learned in the United States as a culture, because our culture is so mixed. We have a variation of stories, and maybe some from our earlier history in the 1700s or 1600s, but prior to that, everyone from all different cultures came here and shared their stories. And so, but there's some wisdom here. And what was interesting is after you shared that story, which was a Friday night, the following morning I had an encounter with Shani. He came and visited me, and he looked like a young boy. And we had a discussion, and I said, so tell me what I have done wrong. And he said, it's that you didn't know about me. And so it wasn't so much I didn't do anything that I had, bad luck in my life or I had problems, but the fact that I wasn't aware of him, and I'm becoming more and more aware of some of these energies beings who exist, who are part of the essence of these planets. Now, so the sun is, what is the name of the sun in the as you know it?
The name of the sun is Surya.
Surya.
Surya. And Surya is the word which is actually indicative of fame, power, glare, aura, golden light, life-giving, all these things. And the wonder of Surya is it is surviving without oxygen. The burning of the gases in the sun do not need oxygen. Otherwise, it would have sucked all the oxygen from the universe, and the universe would have been without oxygen. Which means that people who actually give life to others, who are giving glow to others' lives and putting light on their sun and lightening others, do not consume. That is, sun is the indication of good people. They are giver, but not consumer of good gases, good energies, good food. So we all must understand that we are giver without sucking from the people. We only give, nothing in return. Sun does not take oxygen in return. It is process of fusion of proton-proton bombardment, scientifically. That's what we should be, that all the good people of the earth should come together and vibrate in a manner that everybody else gets radiations. When good radiations will be received, good vibrations will be received, then people will understand the truth, will understand various effects of astrological planetary positions and will not be feared of them. They will all be friendly. And best will come out from every human, from every person. Challenges would be taken supportingly. Problems will be faced with welcome. That is, we want youth to understand.
That's right.
You see, Jessica?
Yes. So that coincides. You know, we're learning all of these different things. So you have anything else that you would like to share with us today, Saran?
I would share one thing with everyone. Please understand that everything in this universe takes place only for goodness. Only for goodness. If there is challenging time in your life, or in your family, or in relationship, it is for goodness. Lessons must be learned to elevate and come out stronger, more evolved. You need the guidance. There are guides. There are people, there are healers. They are doing great job for all of us. Look for them. Maybe a chain of these people, maybe Jessica, maybe Bhavna's Wellness Group will be able to connect with you in this seeking for you to find some good guidance. Don't give up. That's what I want to say.
That's good advice. We want to be in a place of supporting one another where, you know, there are many challenges in life and people are just trying to understand certain things. There's astrology, there's all sorts of teachings that are guidance that we could learn from, and different perspectives of looking at what's going on in our experience, but understanding that all challenges do lead to an opportunity for growth.
Yes.
And we want to continue to grow.
Yes, yes.
So, what I found is that the information is you have so many different belief systems there in India, so many ways of looking at things, and I think we can learn and remind ourselves of where we are, where we're coming to, where we're headed, where we went in the past. And I love blending in the ancient with the present and helping us to fully get an understanding of our world around us. So I just want to say thank you so very much, Saturn, for joining us today. And
My pleasure.
It's a true joy, and I hope to see you again before you head back to India.
Yeah, I'm looking forward for more and more being with you, being with the people who are with this program and with such programs, and such thankful to such program organizers. Thank you very much, everybody. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.